Hey, look alive. Falcone wants us to get these out of the cargo ship in the next hour. Yeah, I know. I was at the meeting. Yeah, I'm just saying we can't mess around. I know, I get it, but it's kind of pointless just to reiterate what we just talked about at the meeting. Falcone literally just said it to us. Hey, what's your problem? I'm just talking about how we gotta move these boxes, all right? Now hurry up past that box. Yeah, I understand past the box, but when you say it out loud like that, it could be a liability, you know? People could be listening. Oh, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the bat? Shh, hey, man, why don't you keep it down, okay? No, I didn't say anything. You are talking about the bat, aren't you? Hey, this guy believes in the bat. I'm just saying, why expose everything we're doing and say it out loud and take chances when maybe there's a chance he could be around? The reality is there is no bat, okay? It's just a children's story. They just make that up to spook us, you know what I mean? Okay? Because they don't want us to do stuff like this. Like us moving all this heroin into the Narrows. They don't want that. That's what I'm talking about, man. You don't have to say that. Why take a chance? Now he's got something on us because you just said something out loud. If he was here. Yeah, maybe if he was here, but he's not here. There is no bat. Okay? Reality is, we're the criminals of Gotham City, and there's nothing that's gonna stop us. Nothing. Oh, there could definitely be something that could stop us. Okay? All right? See, it's just I don't like you ending off on that. There's nothing that could stop us, because if Batman was watching, that's a perfect time for him to swoop in. Okay, so don't tempt fate, is what I'm saying. Tempt fate. We run this city with an iron hand. That's the Falcone way. Okay, and there ain't nothing that's gonna stop that. If I'm lying, may the bat strike me down. Put your hand down, okay? See, that's what I'm saying. Giving him a perfect in to just stop all this. So just stop talking. Stop with the exposition. Look at this guy over here. Look how scared he is. Hey, let me explain to you how the food chain works, okay? We're at the top. Gotham City's at the bottom. And guess what? It's always going to be like that. So don't be scared of the big bad bat. And pass me that box, because there's nothing stopping us from committing these crimes and moving these drugs that we're moving right now at night working for Falcone, okay? Let's get back to crime. Nothing's going to happen. I feel like that's the part I was born to play. All right, twice apparently. All right, it's like dock worker, construction worker, guy who makes pizzas. I don't know. It's there's definitely some kind of blue collar typecasting that's gonna happen when I take over Hollywood and the MCU or DC starts giving me like cameo roles. Okay, can you imagine? I'll double their profits by people spreading the word. Hey, do you know Mad Hatter's in this new movie? That's neither here or there, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the future. This video is coming to you from the future, okay? Because we're taking a look at Batman Beyond. If we're taking a look at Batman Beyond, obviously we're in the future, all right? We are on wave 6 of Flipboard and the Champions in the Faraday. This house, this room exists in a 8-bedroom mansion, okay? But I just had this tiny room recreated just to remember my humble days back in 2025 when Flipboard came out, and then it caught wind of Hollywood and they gave me a bunch of money, and then it's just crazy, all right? But I wanted to keep myself humble, so like build a room like the room I used to have, all right? And that's what we did. That's why I'm in the future right now. Can't disclose a lot from the future because if people are watching this in the past, you might, start, I don't know, working the stock market, stuff like that. I got to kind of keep it on down low. I will say that In-N-Out costs $25 now for a meal, which is, it's still worth it. I might have to get some In-N-Out after this. Mondo made this, okay? Mondo is still around in the future, all right? But Peter is just, he's just a head in a jar that talk. He can still talk, he's still alive, but, they just, I don't know, it's weird. They just kept him around that way. This is, by the way, I didn't plan that bit. I was just like, I got to talk about something. Mondo! let's talk about Batman Beyond. Giant fan from the Batman animated series days, carried over to Batman Beyond. I will say, not as big a fan of Batman Beyond as Batman animated series, if I had to like kind of compare them. But that whole sort of era is very precious to me, and I just love that Mondo. I'm gonna do another video kind of like about Mondo and like why I went to Mondo, because it wasn't always this way. All right. Oh my God, look at fingerprints when you see them in the light. Look at that. I was always getting like Mondo posters and stuff like that, but like I wasn't. I don't feel like I was real heavy into Mondo until a few years back, and I'll go through the whole reason why. I mean, one of the reasons because they make great stuff. They make great shit like this. So yeah, this one is this box right here. It's got like it's whatever this shape is. It's beveled. Is it beveled? I think it's beveled. Okay. It's not a square or a rectangle. It's got this piece right here. You got the great art. Okay. You got this Batman Beyond right here. Let's go through. I cannot read. Holy crap! Something is happening with my eyes because I cannot read the blue. I assume it's saying sculpt for Alex Brewer, and my God, I can is this? I can't see that. I can't see. God damn it! All right, I had to do this, and I'm still having a hard time. Alex Brewer concept. All right, Alex Brewer sculpt. Mara Anchetta paint. Hector RC art direction. Danny Haas package. Jordan Christensen package design. Oh my God. I would not be able to do that if I didn't zoom in. I'm feeling feeble now. Now I feel feeble. Okay, I feel like an old man. Okay, I'm not old. It's the world in this future that I'm talking to you from. Let's open this right here. Oh my God, it's got this this fancy piece of paper. In the future, we put fancy paper in there. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. That's a nice display, man. Okay, Batman Beyond. Look at this. Look at the cityscape right here. All right, looking all vigilante-ish. All right, love a good vigilante. Let's open this up because I'm very curious on how this comes out and what he scales with. Like, is he the same scale as like the Spider-Man, or will he scale well with the BTAS Batman? I don't know. All right, and by the way, this is the exclusive. I already forgot what the exclusive or fail was. I think there's like a few heads. I'll look it up before I open it up. I think there's like 2 more heads, another pair of wings or something like this. I don't think, by the way, this is an exclusive or fail. Okay, from what I remember. But let's take a look. Let's open it up. See you in the future. Behold the Batman. Oh my God, so good. It is so good. It's very difficult to make a simple sculpt, I'm using that in like relative terms, okay? Meaning like simple looking, all right? If you compare it versus like Masters of the Universe figure, there's lots of detail and things like that. Sometimes simpler is just a lot harder because there is nothing you can get wrong. You know what I mean? There's nothing to mask it. There's no paint. There's no amount of paint. There's no soft goods. There's nothing. So these, I feel like these type of figures, like a Batman Beyond, like a Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond, or like Batman himself from the Batman animated series, it's just difficult to get right. This is like somebody took like the DC Direct line, which I love, gave you like better paint, better sculpt, and blew it up. So what I love about Mondo, okay, I love being able to have this just at this scale with all the detail. Okay, Hot Toys was never going to make this, and yeah, I mean that's a whole other video, but just this guy himself is just expertly done, and the cell shading is expertly done too. Okay, a lot of people get cell shading wrong. Looking at you, Todd McFarlane and your crew, okay, or whoever made that decision. I think they walked it back, but like, it's really not easy. Beautiful sculpt, man. Great job on this guy. And again, he's got as far as I can tell, a completely different body from anybody else. Okay, I'll put him next to the Spider-Man, which is I think the closest I can think of. But like, I don't think he shares. I mean, he might share some pieces here and there, but this guy. This is his own guy right here. And here's Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis squaring off against you. I put the wings on the back. It's basically like ball joint stuff. And there are so many accessories. That is one thing that Mondo does. It's like when they know it's going to be like a smaller figure, I think they're going to charge the same price or a similar price. They just hook you up, man. Like there's like so many things that this guy comes with. First of all the batarangs and Batarang adjacent pieces that you can hope for. Okay, you got these badass pieces. I just love the black and red. Black and red together. Is there anything better? This one right here. This one with the zap effect looks really, really cool. Give you a slew of hands right here, grabby hands, gun hands. They give you this right here, which is basically a mask that good old Terry can hold. They give you these wings that are sort of like relaxed wings. NECA, take note, all right? You have both versions of the wings, although I think these wings only come with the exclusive version. Then you got, I thought this looked like a Queen album. The different heads that you get, the Terry McGinnis head, you get this really gnarly, bloodied up head. You get no mouth closed head, and then kind of this grinning head. You get these two yellow pieces. You can stick them on his at the bottom of his feet, and he looks like he's flying. I'll show you the flight stand here in a second. You got this really nice, very, very Batman animated gun right here. Very cool effect that you can pop into there as well. And I thought this was adorable. The little egg baby. If you remember, he had to take care of like an egg baby for his class, keep it alive while he's Batmaning and doing all this stuff. So you get that too. Nice Easter egg. You can be holding that. Or you put it in a drawer, do whatever. The stand is really nice. Okay, first of all, this is actually the best stand that they've had. Comes with this really long, I mean, it's like for flight. But what I like that they did here, and I hope they do this moving forward, is there's a little soft kind of like material right there. So you don't scrape up your figure. Mondo, I feel like you have to do this moving forward, okay? Because these figures are so expensive. These stands always scare me, but having this just makes it so I'm not so scared. And then this is, I mean, this is beautiful. Just so simple, but just a nice, stark black and red stand. Just looks really good. Want to do a little past meets future, future meets past. You can see what they look like together. This is the flowing cape Batman by Mondo, the first one that they came out with, and there you go, Terry standing next to him. It's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know that this is where he's gonna live for me, but I just want to show you what these guys look like together. I still feel like this Batman could use a redo. Okay, I don't know. I'm talking about this one, but they do look good together. They look like they're at least part of the same company, you know what I mean? It looks like with Peter Parker, and I am happy to report, I almost missed this. This guy's joints are tight, okay? Legs, no wobbly ankles, nothing, okay? I don't know if I just got lucky or that's like a new thing moving forward, but I'm reminded of that because this Peter Parker has, you know, it's a little loose, especially loose in the ankles. You gotta situate him just right. He looks great, but then, you know, you're gonna have some fun just with loose ankles, and it's not fun for anybody, especially with such a larger action figure. But they do look good together. Look at that shit, zap! Oh my god, that is awesome. With the, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna go for with one more change. All right, and check this out. This is probably gonna be where he lives. Look how badass that is. By the way, that stand is awesome. Okay. That figure is not going anywhere. He's just jumping up, rocketing into the air, holding onto his precious egg, and he's been through it, okay? The battle damage face is great. All that being said, would I call this an exclusive or fail? No, I think you'll do great with the regular, because it comes with all the pieces that you're going to want, and actually, hold on, does it come with the Terry McGinnis head? Okay, I just looked it up. I guess it doesn't. So that one might hurt. I don't know. If you're like a guy that likes to, I don't know, take the mask off, you like to display it that way, maybe. So that's probably going to be the biggest deciding factor. But it still looks badass no matter what head you use. All the heads are good. Okay, I'll put them up. I've been getting these NECA stands and using them for, you see I use it for these Poison Ivy heads because they're just so beautiful. I'll probably get some more, but and use it. Maybe I'll just put it here on the base, put all the different heads. But this looks great. Batman Beyond, first Batman Beyond figure. Will they dive in? Will they make more? Probably depend on how the sales of this does. I don't have to go. I don't think as hard on Batman Beyond as I would Batman the Animated Series, but they look great. The quality definitely is much better too in terms of like loose ankles and all that. Okay, so hopefully that's something that they take note of. And that's it. I'm gonna go. I have to audition for construction worker number 9 for the new. I can't think. I don't even know what movies are coming out. I couldn't even pull a reference. Superman. Crap. I should have said that. Anyway, that's all. Comment, subscribe, drop me a like. See you next time. Bye bye.